morning. How's your sleep last night? What, therefore you have a bad dream last night? What kind of bad dream? Chased by a ghost. Oh my god, that's creepy. Well, thank you for asking again, by the way. My dream last night was quite interesting. So, in my dream, I became an Alice. You know Alice in Wonderland, right? So I ate a cake and then I became taller. Taller than before. After that, I ate another cake. I changed, become shorter, like the shortest among everything in the world. After that, I ate again, and you know what happened? I gained my height a little bit, so I become the tallest among another ants, but still small and short. So funny, right? That's quite interesting. By the way, now, who is the tallest in the class? Okay, talking about tallest and taller. Ari? Okay, another one. Give me another name. Dori. Okay, guys. Now, what do you think? Dori and Ari, which one is the tallest? Okay. So, Dori is taller than Ari. Alright, guys. Talking about taller and tallest, it is connected. I don't know why, yeah. My dream and also my question today is related to today's material. It's such a coincidence. Now, what do you think will we learn today, guys? After talking about my dream, I become taller and shorter, and also talking about Dori and Ari's height. What? Exactly, Flo. You're so smart. It's about comparing something. It is called degree of comparison, which have a function to compare something. Now, there are some kinds of degree of comparison, but today we will only focus on one degree of comparison with one part of speech. This part of speech has a definition to describe noun. Now, guys, what kind of part of speech that we will learn with degree of comparison today? If anyone can answer it, I will give extra point. Yes, Miss Lintang. Adverb? No. Close enough. Vira, yes? Exactly, adjective. So today, we will learn about degree of adjective comparison. Can you see it, guys? Degree of adjective comparison. Now, there are three types or three forms of adjective comparison, which are the first one, positive degree, and then the second one, comparative degree. The last one is superlative degree. Okay, guys, if you are ready now, the first one, positive degree, or we just made it PD, positive degree. It is used to describe a single noun, or a single thing, or a single person. For the example, I am a beautiful teacher. Don't laugh, it's reality, right? I am a beautiful teacher. Beautiful here describe the noun. Who is the noun? I am, exactly. So only describing how many noun? One noun, a single noun. Jump to number 2, comparative degree. If positive used to describe a single thing, comparative is adding one more noun. So it is used to compare two nouns, or two things, or two persons, which categorized as nouns. For the example, my story before, I said to you that I became taller than before. Taller here, the adjective, comparing my hay before I ate the cake and my hay after I ate the cake. So it compares how many nouns? 2 nouns, exactly. My first hay and my second hay. You guys, until this part, the comparative one, has any question? Do you have any question? Not yet. Then jump to number 2. Number 3. Superlative degree. If number 1 positive, only 1. And then number 2 comparative, 2. Number 3 superlative, more than 2. So it's comparing more than 2 nouns. For the example, I became the tallest among the other ants. My story before. Here, we can see that there are several nouns. Several nouns? What are they, miss? First one, I. And then the other one is among another ants. Ants here ends with S, which means it is plural or more than one thing. So there are N1, N2, N3, and another N's. So if we calculate them, the nouns are I, me, N1, N2, N3, and another N's. There are more than 2 nouns. So it is superlative. Okay, how to form this degree? How to form degree of comparison? Do you have any idea, guys? Well, there are 6 conditions. 6 conditions to form a comparative and superlative or degree of adjective comparison. Start from number 1. The first condition is adding ER and EST after the positive form. For the example, we have adjective kind. Kind here, if we want to make this positive degree into comparative, we just simply add ER here plus ER, so it becomes kinder. And to form superlative degree, we need to add EST, so kind, the positive form kind, became kindest. Kind plus EST, kindest. Now the second condition. The second condition is to add R and ST. Adding only R and ST without E has happened when we have adjective which ends in E. So we don't need to add one more E. For the example, can you mention one adjective with E at the end of the word? The letter E at the end, the last letter. Yes, Lala? Gentle. Gentle for the example here. Gentle ends with E. So, the E here, to form a comparative, we only need to add R without E. So, we don't have a double E over here. So, gentle becomes gentler with only how many E? 1 E. And then the second one, to form superlative without adding one more E, just ST, it becomes exactly gentlest. Now, condition number 3. If we have words ends in Y. For the example, happy. Happy ends, the last letter is Y, right? But then, before Y, the letter is consonant. We need to change the Y over here into I. Okay, before that, what are consonant? Okay, Miss Flo. D, G, H, yes, exactly. R, S, T, V, W, those are consonant. So, if happy, for the example here, happy, we have happy. The last word, the last letter is Y, and before Y, we have P over here. P is also a consonant, so we need to change the Y into I. So after we replace the Y into I, we add ER, and to form comparative, it becomes happier. 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 How about superlative, Miss? It's the same. If it is superlative, we need to change the Y, replace it with I, and then add EST. So it becomes happiest. Good, guys. Good job. Okay. Now, another condition. It is similar to this condition. Still talking about the last letter of Y. If the last letter is Y, but before Y, the letter is vowel. If this one consonant, we need to change it into I. And if it is vowel, we don't need to change everything. Just, keep it. Just add ER and EST. For the example, gray. Oh, you look so gray today. Gray, this gray. The adjective gray. Gray ends with Y, and before Y, we have E. E is vowel. So we don't need to change the Y on the gray. Just add ER to form comparative. So it becomes grayer. Exactly. And how to form superlative? Anyone can help? Yes? Yes, Sasa? Exactly. Just simply add EST. So it becomes grayest. Oh, you're so smart, guys. I'm so proud of you. Now jump to the next condition, okay? Let's just make a rectangle from it. Okay, next condition. After we are talking about 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 condition, this is the fifth condition, that we need to double. What double means? We need to double the last letter for some adjectives. For the example, thin. The word thin, if we want to change it into superlative or comparative degree, we need to change, we need to add another N. So the last letter, we need to double it and then add ER. Here, thin, add one more N, so we have double N, and then add ER. So to make a comparative degree from thin, it becomes thinner with double N. Now, I want to ask Kezia. Yes, Kezia, how about superlative degree? Exactly. Still adding the last word, the last letter, and then add EST. So become thinnest. So smart. Great. Okay, until this part. Before we jump to the last condition. Is there any question? Not yet. Okay, if that's so, the last condition is that there are several adjectives that don't need to add er or est, but the word will change. So it is called irregular adjective. Irregular adjective. Can you see it? Irregular adjective. So to form comparative and superlative, you are not using the same word. It is replaced by another word. Okay, here I give you the list of irregular adjective because we need to memorize it. But for now, let's read the first three lists from the list of the irregular adjective, okay? Okay, read it together, guys. The first one, the positive form of well. Well in this adjective means healthy, feeling healthy, okay? Well, the comparative form of well is better. Okay, repeat after me. Better. 1, 2, 3. Better. Better? Emang better. That's food. No. Next, if we want to form the superlative, well, not become wellest, but become best. So, well, better, best. Okay, number 2, bad. The comparative form of bad is worse. So bad, worse, and the superlative is not baddest. Not baddest. Bad, worst. So bad, worst, worst. Yo, the last word, the last adjective from the first three. Far. The comparative of far is not farther. Sounds so funny, right? Farther. But it became further. Everybody repeat after me, please. Further. And the superlative form of far is not farthest, but furthest. Furthest. So far, further, furthest. Okay, until this part, we already learned about the 6th condition of degree of adjective comparison. Is there any question? Easy, right? So easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. No? Then let's jump to the exercise. Here, I give you the worksheet and please do it in pair with person beside you, and I give you 5 minutes. Is it okay? Alright, 10 minutes from now. Guys, wait, before you do the exercise, I'm so sorry, I forgot to tell you one more condition. It is to add more and most in front of the positive form. So, if the positive form is having more than 2 syllables, for the example, wonderful. How many syllables in wonderful word? Wonderful, 3 syllables, which means more than 2 syllables. Before the word wonderful, we need to add more and most. For the example, if we want to form comparative degree, we need to add more, and superlative, we need to add most. So, comparative degree or comparative form of wonderful is more wonderful. And the superlative degree of wonderful is most wonderful. I give you one more example about more than 2 syllables, which use more and most. Ordinary. How many syllables in ordinary? Let's count it together, yeah. Ordinary. 4 syllables, which means more than 2 syllables. So we need to add more to form a comparative and most to form superlative. So if we want to form comparative, ordinary as the positive form change into more ordinary. And how about superlative? Exactly, it is not ordinariest, but most ordinary. Okay, is there any question? No? Then you can do the worksheet with your pair now. Right, time's up. Now, let's discuss it together. From the example, my phone is big, blah, 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 than yours. Now, let's see. Big, how many nouns that is compared in this sentence? 2, what are they? My phone and your phone. So if comparing 2 nouns, it is formed with, it categorized positive, comparative, or superlative? Exactly, it is comparative. So we need to add ER and then bigger. The number 2, this dress is beautiful, blah, 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 than that one. How many nouns that compared in this sentence? Exactly, 2 nouns. What are they? This dress and that one, or that dress. So we need to use comparative degree. In this word, beautiful, it is formed by how many syllables? 3 syllables, exactly. So we need to add more. More before the word beautiful. So the answer is, this dress is more beautiful. More beautiful than that one. Okay. Number 2. He is the kind blah 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 person I have ever met. Okay, how many nouns that compared in this sentence? 2. Are you sure? More than 2? Okay, let's just look at it. The first noun is he. He is the kind blah 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 person I have ever met. How many person that you have ever met? Tell me. Only 2? Your mother and your father? No? Your friends? There are a lot of people, right? So how many nouns? More than 2. Then we need to use superlative degree. So the answer? Who wants to answer? Yes, Sanin and Cecile? Correct. It is kindest. So it become, he is the kindest person I have ever met. Now the next number. Semur is a delicious blah 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 food. How many noun in this word that is compared? Only one word. So it is compared or not? No. It is described. It is described that the semur is delicious. Not comparing the semur with another food. So delicious here became still delicious. So it becomes semur is a delicious food. Jump to the next number. Nicholas Saputra has a cool blah 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 smile. That's right. He's so handsome. No. Okay. Nicholas Saputra. How many noun here? One. Only Nicholas Saputra. So smile here refer to whose smile? Nicholas Saputra, exactly. So the adjective are describing Nicholas Saputra's smile. So it is positive degree. So it becomes Nicholas Saputra has a cool smile. Now the last number. Magelang is the lovely blah 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 city among other cities in Indonesia. How many noun are in this sentence? One, are you sure? Okay, the first noun is Magelang. It's obviously written here. And then the other one is another cities. If I said another cities, it is plural. Plural means more than one. So, Magelang, cities, city A, city B, city C. We use superlative, then lovely here changed into loveliest. Exactly. Why loveliest? Yes, because it ends with Y, and before Y we have consonant. So we need to change lovely, the Y into I. So it becomes loveliest. Okay, until this part, after we did the exercise together, is there any question before we wrap everything up? No? Okay, just feel free to ask me, okay? So what we learned today? Degree of adjective comparison. How many forms of adjective comparison? 3. What are they? Positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. How many types, conditions to form the OAC, degree of adjective comparison? 6. Before we end this class, I want to say, not because we learn degree of comparison, you can comparing people, it's like what you want, but we use this to learn how our life is going. Also, don't comparing yourself with another one, because you are special in your own way. Okay guys, you know that you can do everything. If you feel things are getting hard to achieve, it's okay, because you are able to do it. So, remember, the hardest situation in your life may be more hard or less hard than other condition. So, don't compare one to another, but be yourself and love yourself, because everyone deserves to be happy. Okay, see you guys on the next meeting. Don't forget to drink a lot of water, and bye-bye.